Hi, good afternoon. My name is Richard Butal from Group 10. In this report, I'm going to continue chapter 10. Let's start our discussion. Preference shares. The calculation of the cost and preference share is almost identical to that for loan notes. The numeric differences between the two financing methods as follows. Interest and loan notes attract corporation tax reliefs. Preference do not. Loans interest is paid under a contractual obligation. Preference dividends are paid at the discretion of the business directors. Ordinary shares. Ordinary shares are a basic calculation of the cost of capital. Ordinary shares have a value because they are expected to yield dividends, ex-dividends, and the cum dividends. Cum dividends, which means to anyone who buy the share will receive the next dividend paid by the business concern. Ex-dividends means that anyone buying the share after the date will not receive that particular dividend. It will, however, be paid to the previous shareholder who have sold their share since the close date. Deriving the cost equity. To say that equity should be valued on the basis of future dividends is not the assumption that the particular investors intended to hold the particular share forever, because the proceeds of any future disposal of the share will be itself depends on the expectation of the date of disposal on future dividends. Here you can see the equation, the solution about the deriving the cost of equity. You have the first, this is adapted and similar approach taken to the perpetual loan notes. That this, you can say the equation here, and then that's it, the equation for deriving the cost of equity. Next is retained profit. As was made clear in chapter 8, retained profit is not free source of finance. It has shareholders, because if such profit were to be distributed, shareholder could use them to make a revenue generating investment. It will be incorrect, however, to deal with retained profits separately in deducing its cost. When derive the cost of equity, we are deriving the cost of the entire equity, which in effect include the retained profit. Thus provide that the cost of equity is properly derived. The fact that equity is a part of share capital and part of retained profit will automatically be taken into account. Converted loan notes. Converted loan notes may be viewed as redeemable loan notes, as which interest will be paid until the date of the future when they will be redeemed by their conversion into equities. Estimating the cost of convertibles is therefore a similar operation to valuing the loan notes. Expect that the redemption amount is known to be extent that we do not know what the equity share price will be at the conversion date. As we estimate the cost of equities, we can some assumption, for example, that the equity dividend will remain constant or that they will grow at a steady rate. Using WACC as the discount rate, if we make the three assumptions, there is a known target ratio for the financing elements, which will continue for the duration of the investment project under the consideration. Next is the cost of various elements will not alter in the future from the cost calculated. And lastly, the investment under consideration of similar risk to average of the other project undertaken by the business. Then using the weighted average cost of capital WACC as the discount rate is logical. And that's all for my report.